What's going on, guys? I'm IcyRhythms. Welcome back, and I feel like it's been a while since I last uploaded a video. 5 days, maybe 6 days at most, and this one is going to be, I think, kind of a quick one, just letting you guys know about this Sunset Overdrive on PC, and I have to say, this is really well done. I originally played this game at a friend's house on the Xbox One, and I'm like, man, this seems like a lot of fun. I'd like to play this at 60 FPS or higher, and now that's a reality. This is something that I expected to probably, it was, in my mind, for a long time, it was likely to not happen. I didn't want to give up all hope, but I was kind of feeling like this probably isn't going to happen. It's been 4 years, and unfortunately, I don't think it's sold all that well on Xbox One. I hope that PC gamers can at least double or possibly triple whatever that number is. I hope, I hope PC gamers really support this game. I think it sits at a really nice price. Microsoft being the publisher, I think they have the rights to publishing as far as the first game goes. Insomniac owns the IP, but Microsoft controls, anything as far as the first game is concerned. So it doesn't look like this will come to PS4. You guys know how I feel about exclusivity and all of that stuff. I wish PlayStation 4 only owners could play this game, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. So as for the port itself, or maybe they built this from the ground up, I don't think so. I don't think that that's accurate to say, but just based on what I've played and what I've seen here, the options and things that you can tweak is pretty bare bones. There's some stuff in there for SSAO, depth of field, motion blur, bloom, I believe as well, changing your resolution, full screen, windowed. Oh, don't be a slow brain. Don't be a slow brain like I was and forget to turn VSync off, because for whatever reason, even on my 144 hertz monitor, it decided to VSync to 60, and I'm like, I have uncapped frame rate. Why is this sticking to 60? And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn VSync off now, and that fixed the issue. So don't be a slow brain. Don't be a slow brain like I was and make that mistake. Turn VSync off if you're looking to play beyond 60. I will probably end up locking it to like 80 or 90 or something. Games like this, they're not really competitive, so I don't see the point in playing, above, 110 FPS or something. It's nice to look at, but, I don't want to kill my GPU or anything anytime soon. I'm not looking for that to happen. So, it runs well. This game still looks amazing. I thought it looked good a couple of years ago when I played it at my friend's house. And like I said, I was like, I'd really like to play this at 60 frames or higher. So that's a reality for those that really wanted to play this game but didn't want to buy an Xbox One for it, or just don't like playing 30 FPS games and you did own an Xbox. I think this is probably one of those games that will get some sort of update or patch when the next generation Xbox comes out. I don't think right now, according to Insomniac, that there are any plans to update this game in a big way for Xbox One X. I think that they said something about there were some engine issues with things that they've updated, and then taking into consideration the Xbox One X hardware. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, and the CPU side of things, we know how weak that is. So hopefully with next generation, a lot of these games, whether you're talking about PS4 games or Xbox One games, get that 60 FPS or higher goodness that we all know and we all love. I love that it's becoming more of a thing on consoles, and I think it'll become an even bigger thing next generation. I was hoping that would happen with this generation, but it didn't happen. But this is a really solid version of the game. Little disappointed that it doesn't really seem like they've changed too much, and they didn't update the game in a very big way, but having that all of that extra performance and being able to play beyond 30, which at times, and depending on the game and what sort of genre it is, can feel like a slideshow at times. This is a welcome change. This is obviously a big change, even with some of the other bare bone things in the menu. Just being able to play at 60 FPS or higher, depending on your monitor and your hardware and things like that, it's huge. So I would say for $20, what little I've played, this is probably a must if you're into games like this or you're just a big Insomniac fan. I've never been really much of an Insomniac fan, but I did like this game. And I know that a lot of people love their games, but this one, for some reason, it just really hit me. And I like I said, even for a short time, I enjoyed playing on Xbox One a couple years back. So yeah, you guys should check this out. Thank you guys for watching. I am running on a Ryzen 1700X. I should mention that before I close out the video. Not too CPU intensive. If you're gonna unlock the frame rate and play at like 100 frames or something, yeah, it can be a little hard on the GPU. Not too much. It's not horrible. You know, if you lock it to 60, you're doing a lot better. I think when I locked it to 60, I was getting 40 to 55% GPU usage, something like that. So it's all on what you want. So with my 980 Ti, which is 3 years old now, and my Ryzen 1700X, 16 gigs of RAM, I think that this runs great. It is a 4-year-old game, so that needs to be taken into consideration as well. But I mean, it still looks awesome. I mean, this is one of the best looking games that Insomniac has ever made, and now you can play it at 60 frames a second. Thank you guys for watching. You guys take care. All of the continued support is amazing. Peace.
Don't forget the parts!
Okay, Floyd. I think I got them all.